Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D-Rose Report. Let's see what kind of silliness went on today, or yesterday, what kind of news may be going on. It sounds like Hulk Hogan is going to be officially joining Twitter tonight on Impact after Hogan's Twitter debacle of yesterday. All the tweets have been deleted from the page except for the following message: that TNA holds this account. Follow at TNA Online. Hulk Hogan joins Twitter tomorrow night on Impact on Spike TV. Whoa, I was afraid he wasn't going to make it on there. Now I can see where he's at. NXT hostess Ashley Valance recently appeared in a movie called A Fine Step with actor Luke Perry of 90210 fame. Just thought I'd let you know. This week's episode of WWE NXT on Sci-Fi scored a 0.96 cable rating with about a 1,277,000 viewers. Beth Phoenix will be appearing at the WWE Developmental Show on Wednesday, August 18th, down in Orlando, Florida, to meet the fans. The main event that night is going to be O-Town Street Fight. Jim Ross, I about fell off my chair. Jim Ross on his Twitter this week that he tweeted that he and others will be filming new segments of WWE's Legends Roundtable soon. Ross said that two hot topics are going to be considered for the discussion, and didn't say what they are. Kurt Angle noted on his Twitter that his Angle Food Company will be releasing a line of nutritional supplements in 2011. Didn't know that. As noted before, TNA's recently signed star Robbie Echoes to a deal. He worked dark matches past weekend on Impact taping as Robbie T in what was described as a Jersey Shore kind of a gimmick. Indie valet Becky Bayless was with Robbie as his valet Cookie, and instead of Snooki, a play off of MTV's bit, Robbie got the win over the Generation Me's Max Buck. Great Scott Films, isn't that Superman's boss? Anyway, Great Scott Films is apparently producing a movie about the life of Mick Foley. Great Scott. Anyway, Foley wrote on his Twitter account, "I had a great meeting with Chris and Jay of Union Square today. It looks like my life story might really be headed for the big screen." He says, nice. Influential Capitol Hill news operation, Politico, has a story on Linda McMahon entitled WWE Just a Soap Opera. And it's entitled such ado as what the Republican Senate candidate referred to World Wrestling Entertainment as a soap opera, and being asked on Nightline if she was creeped out by the instance where her daughter Stephanie walked into the wrestling ring and the crowd shouted and chanted "slut." He says, now here's what she had to say. "You have to think about it. WWE has soap operas." She says, "It was acting, and WWE is long-running weekly episodic program in television. Shades of Michael Cole." I wonder where he got that from. Anyway, sure, there are storylines that's better than others, she says, adding that voters in Connecticut are not concerned about soap opera storylines. Hulk Hogan, by the way, is scheduled to undergo another surgical procedure on his back tomorrow. Shannon Moore launched a YouTube channel. Channel notably features videos of Moore and Jeff Hardy playing wounded soldier, as well as Moore and Jesse Neal fine-tuning their mohawks backstage at the TNA show. I don't know, pitchforks, I guess they do that way. As reported earlier, Ring of Honor star Roderick Strong worked a dark match at TNA's Impact in Orlando the other night, defeating Jaleel Patel. Patel is an Indian film actor, model, singer who has appeared in numerous Bollywood films and advertisements and music videos. Well, you sure could have knocked me over when they told me that Patel is an Indian. Bischoff claims during an interview that he pitched the EV2 storyline back in February and suggested that Dixie reach out to Paul Heyman. The whole EV storyline, the EV2 storyline, was something I pitched back in February. Bischoff says it wasn't a Tommy Dreamer idea, so there. Tommy's a great guy and has great experience. I called Paul and suggested to Dixie that Vince Russo and I should reach out to Paul to see if he's interested in coming in. I don't think it will happen with Paul. He's looking for something a little bit different. I don't know that if Dreamer, will be involved in the creative part of it. We have a solid team, great chemistry. We've had great success with the past couple of weeks and months. So why change? How about the 1.0 cable rating? That's why change. When asked if here are Hogan plans to stick around for a while, Bischoff said, we have another couple of years left on our contract. Don't mean that they have to serve it, though. They could sit it out. All right, let me see. What do we got? About 4 minutes left regarding Benoit's particular sense of humor. Oh, that's a rough thing to say. The rough draft states, hey, I missed a paragraph. Hang on a second. Among the topics discussed on Chris Jericho's upcoming autobiography, Undisputed: How to Become a World Champion in 1,372 Steps. Get the number right now. Please make a note of that. It's is that of Chris Benoit. He said he offers insight into the man he previously considered his friend. He said regarding Benoit's particular sense of humor, the rough draft states, not a giggle, not a chuckle, not a tee-hee, never went ha. But somebody threw up or fell down in the stairs, he would laugh out loud for hours on end. Well, laughing at other people's misfortunes. Anyway, on being his friend, Jericho said that they were close, and it wasn't easy. The rough draft states, I consider Chris one of my closest companions, but it wasn't always easy to be his friend. He said you had to take the good with the bad, and it came to his friendship. You know, when people say good with bad, tell us what you're talking about. What good, what bad? Well, just tell us what the bad was. Upon learning of Benoit's family death, Jericho says, my gut feeling was Chris had killed him. The book also features and discusses his arrival in WWE, highs and lows, relationship with Vince McMahon, and creation of Fozzy and more. The book's going to be released February 16th. Could be an interesting read. Alright. Another couple of minutes. WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin was interviewed by this week's UK Sun. Here are some of the highlights. I think I might have told you about that WWE product. Oh, let me go on down here. Mick Foley noted on his Twitter page that former WWE performer Luna Vachon, remember her? Wild lady. Lost everything related to her wrestling career due to a recent house fire. He asked people to send action figure magazines, photos, videos, DVDs, and etc. to Vachon to the following address: Luna Vachon, P.O. Box 5813 Spring Hills, Florida. 34611. I wouldn't do that. It wouldn't be bad. Reach out. Former WWE China recently joined their Twitter account, or joined Twitter with an account. It's at twitter.com/9 the 7th, or rather 9th. Hang on. Twitter.com/9th Wonder China, and spell China with a Y this time. All right, MSN. I only got about a minute. Where Are They Now? Features the pop culture of the 1980s wrestlers such as Hogan, Rowdy Piper, Ultimate Warrior, among others. Photo of Randy Savage is featured on the front page of the website, not to mention that he was first 1980s era wrestler highlighted in the feature. It's on internet. Is that what you call it? Internet. Alright, the following bout's going to be advertised and take place live Raw event in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Edge versus Sheamus for the championship. Kane versus Big Show for the world title. Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio taking on Nexus. Alright, I'm about done. I'm about down at the bottom of the page too. Anything? We're good. I'll save the rest for tomorrow. Thanks for clicking. I gotta go.